your storm track weather with Ashton Rizzo.
Good evening and welcome back. Temperatures for today a bit on the cooler side compared to what they were just yesterday. And as we enter into tonight, we do have a chance of seeing just a few showers for tonight. So rain is likely into the overnight hours, a few showers and storms. And then we also have a cool weekend ahead of us with that rain sticking with us for Saturday and for most of the day on Sunday. So that's going to affect some holiday plans if they're outside. So you may want to have a plan B ready. And then as we enter into next week, warming right back up into the lower 70s with a midweek rain chance on the way. So for this afternoon, though, we are looking just mostly cloudy outside, kind of gray with our Emporia camera and similar look with our Holton camera. You can also notice the flags are blowing, so we do have a breeze out there, but the majority of us at the moment at least are staying dry. It's just kind of a gloomy gray afternoon. 73 was our high today, but that was actually hit earlier this morning. Then that front moved through, dropping our temperatures ever since, and we did eventually hit a low of 52 for today. Right now, though, we are sitting at 59 degrees in Topeka. The further to the northwest you are, the more likely you are sitting into the middle 50s, and then the further to the southeast you are, the more likely you are sitting into the 60s. So we have 65 degrees for Burlington and for South Topeka, but as we head further towards the west, 55 degrees for Clay Center. So most of us are going to eventually begin to dip our temperatures, like I said, much cooler than we were yesterday. So this is a glance with 24-hour temperature change. 22 degrees cooler in Topeka than we were 24 hours ago, 30 even for Junction City, and 34 degrees cooler in Concordia than we were 24 hours ago. So we've made that big dip in our temperatures. That's sticking with us for this weekend, unfortunately. Winds are staying from the north upwards to 10 miles per hour. They'll start to pick up closer to 15 miles per hour for the second half of the daytime tomorrow, still out of the northeast. So for right now, we are looking just partly to mostly cloudy across the area. We have our low pressure system just further off to the west, and that's what's going to bring us our next chance of rain as it continues to move closer to us, giving us that rainy weekend ahead of us. So starting off for tonight, we're going to pick up around midnight, really just south and southeast of the Kansas Turnpike and I-35. We'll see a few showers and storms. Some of these storms do have the chance of bringing some gusty winds with it as well. Before that clears back out, we may hear a few rumbles of thunder later tonight. And then as we enter into Saturday, it's going to be more so just on and off showers. Kind of that lower level atmosphere. You might see more of that drizzle push through. So it is going to be just a gloomy, damp day for Saturday. And then as we enter into Sunday, that's when the more rain's going to push up from the south, giving us a rainy start for Sunday morning. But as you notice, this model is showing just a split in some of the rain, a very brief clearing period for Sunday morning before more rain rolls in for for Sunday afternoon, I should say, before it clears out Sunday evening. So if you do have outdoor plans this weekend, be sure to have a plan B on hand because it's going to be a bit cooler and that on and off rain throughout the day. After that, though, temperatures begin to warm back up and we're eventually back into the upper 70s by Tuesday, followed with another chance of rain for mid next week.
It is going to be a wet weekend. We're probably going to have to bring out those jackets. If you have Easter plans, you be careful out there.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. You're going to either want to bring your rain gear if you're going to keep it outside or just make a plan B indoors just in case.
Yeah, Ashton, thank you so much. Smart